Welcome, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world. I welcome you to this amazing program. Thank you so much for joining me on this very fantastic program. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please kindly subscribe. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among to receive the information. This platform where you are watching this program is Biafra Exodus Hard Talk TV, a place where we bring you updates that is coming from the Biafran government. We bring you update that is coming from the Prime Minister of Biafra government, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. In this platform, we bring information that is coming from the Zoological Republic, things that has to do with the zoo and also Biafrans. The war they are waging against Biafra and they are hiding it, we expose it in this platform. In this platform, we say things the way they are without being politically correct. Today is the 23rd of August, 2024. This is question and answer section of the Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa program on X. I want you to pay attention closely. You are going to learn a lot from the questions that are being asked on this very program. Very important question that will blow your mind and will change your perspectives and make you to begin to do the things you are supposed to do if you have not been doing the right thing. Pay close attention to the question that will be asked, and our Prime Minister will be ready to give answers to every single question that is being asked on this program. Fellow Biafrans, the time has come for us to get our freedom.
To make it, I don't know if it will be a question or a contribution, but I want to comment that the best thing that have happened to, please mute yourself. Who is that? Mute yourself, please. I want to comment that the best thing that have happened to us in this our restoration is actually the criminal or the drug baron that have taken over the leadership in the zoo, because now that the legitimate president have taken over, it means that the zoo will continue to nosedive, sir. And it means that there is no hope. Even if they have any clamor for hope before, there is no hope at all. So they now, who is this person that is talking? I have to remove
Hello.
No, even if there is any hope for them before, all their hope is completely dashed. And then the more Tinubu is there, the brighter and brighter our light will shine to the rest of the world, sir. Thank you, sir. And
thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And that is the reason we stood our ground during the election. You remember, it was the reason. The reason we make sure that Biafra did not participate in the election. And they manipulated 4 million votes in the Southeast and South Biafra territory. We stopped 20 million people from voting. They believed in us. That's why 20 million people boycotted the voting during the general election. So we know what we did. And that's why we can never be part of the protest, because we made what is happening today in Nigeria. Everything you see today happening, we made it. And it is working according to our plan. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, PM, sir. Thank you so much. I am so grateful to God that I hooked up to this mandate of yours and this leadership that is a blessing to me and to every Biafran worldwide. And we're forever grateful to Chukwuka Kabiama for the gift of you, sir. Thank you, sir. Please, those of you in the room, please raise your hands. And because when you raise your hand, it will be much easier to know those that have questions, because you can only raise your hand when you have questions. So we cannot be wasting time to pick those that just want to come and
and let me quickly comment on issue of the map that we have just released, the Biafra map. I am very, very happy that there is no dispute coming from the map other than just error of state capital and state names, which is which is being worked on. The team that the map. The border commission and map committee are working on it. So every mistake and error that you see on the map, especially the name of your state capital or wherever, just call our attention and it will be corrected. So there are a lot of errors there, which is because of the pressure I gave the team. So they made a lot of some mistakes. So, but those mistakes is not minor mistake, will be corrected. But the most important thing is that the map, there is no dispute on the map. And because we have consulted very well before this map coming out. So I'm very, very happy that the Biafra people who found themselves in the map are very, very happy, and they are loyal to the Biafra government. Thank you very much.
Thank you, PM, sir. Thank you, sir. So the map carrying people and those that are questioning for map, go out there and see the map. The map is ready and we are good to go. And please, if you are in the room, please do not open your mic. Please do not open your mic so that you will not be distracting people. Joseph, don't open your mic again, please. The first person that raises his hand here is Joseph. I'm going to remove you right now. The first person that is raising his hand is Biafra with MNK. Please go ahead and bring your question.
Woto. Good evening, Prime Minister. Good evening, fellow Biafrans all over the world. I'm very happy to speak with all of you tonight. I'm speaking from the zoo, western part of zoo, Lagos. I'm very happy with the explanation given by the Prime Minister. In fact, the explanation has cleared many of my doubts and fears. So the question that I would have asked, and he has already dealt with all of them, and then he has spoken well about them. So I don't have much question again than to say a very big thanks to the Prime Minister and all the all the team working with him. People are doing very wonderful work. So I say kudos to all of you. I am very happy. So I wish to remind about the song that we normally sang the other time when we started. That goes like this: Oneme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Oneme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Oneme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme. Thank you, the dragon. Thank you, all the Biafrans. May God bless us. Amen. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And let me also, reiterate that Biafra will continue to stand with the state of Israel. Come rain, come sun.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Biafra with MNK. You go back to the listening mode. And we have a citizen Dana. Please go ahead and ask your question, please. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, good evening, Prime Minister, sir, the Honorable Minister of Information, and the Deputy, and all the amazing people in the room, lovers of freedom. I remain Citizen Dama. The Prime Minister, I think you're becoming synonymous with hurricane. You're a mighty wind blowing across the sub-Saharan Africa. You know, a lot of people admire what you do, and that I want to assure you. But my question revolves around the current wave of regime change in sub-Saharan Africa, talking about Mali, Burkina Faso, which Russia has been seen as a wind of regime change in sub-Saharan Africa. Are you working with any intention to bring in Russia into what you're doing? Or don't you think Russia is a factor that might facilitate what you're doing? Thank you.
Thank you very much. As it stands today, Biafra has no enemy. We are open for everybody. So those who want to help us, we will welcome them. We are not enemy to anybody. And then also, I'm not much interested in what is going on in other countries because we have not gotten our independence. So I'm focusing on Biafra. Biafra is the only thing my priority at this point. I wish other people very well and good luck in their endeavors. But my problem now is Biafra and nothing else.
Dama, Ahmed, do you have another question? Because we want to run very fast. We don't know other engagement that the PM has. So we're going to give you a chance for another question if you have. Otherwise, you go back to listening mode and then we'll bring in other people. Citizen Dama.
Yes, yeah, just one
All
more.
right, go ahead.
The recent proclaimed lockdown of government agencies in the region. A lot of people are welcome to that idea, so they want to see, because there is a belief that the problem the people in the region, which is the eastern region, are facing, usually the political elements who are actually subjugating them. Do you have any plans of actually targeting them in this forthcoming lockdown that you are planning? Is it
Our
targeted?
target is Nigeria government institutions. That's all. We want to lock them down in our land. We don't want them to function.
All right. Thank you, Citizen. Thank you for coming up. Thank you. All right, we have Kama Israel. Kama Israel, please bring up your question very quickly, please.
Thank you so much, PM, for coming again to speak to Biafrans. My question is just regarding the declaration and the document that you talked about. I remember in the first convention, we had a charter, and there is so much in that charter. A lot of things are in, which is more like a foundation. My question here now, the next document, is it going to be a kind of upgrade or bringing the charter and the new working book together to make a constitution that will guide Biafra going forward? Thank you.
Thank you very much. The charter is a living document. So there will be a new version of the charter in the next convention. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you, Kama. Thank you for joining. Please.
And let me also inform you that we also have the Constitutional Drafting Committee. They are working on the Constitution. It's going to be ready very soon. And then also we have the Declaration Drafting Committee, which is part of the living document, the charter. So these things will be amended, updated in the next convention. It's a living document. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir PM. And Kama Israel is satisfied with that, and I can see the thumbs up. All right, we move very quickly. Please just know that if you are in the room and you didn't raise your hand, there's no way I will call you before those that have raised their hands. So please do raise your hand so that I will be able to call you. Chuku Maeze, please go ahead and bring your question.
Yeah, good afternoon, my PM. Good afternoon, Honorable Informational Minister. Greetings, Pastor Baba and all Biafrans. Yeah, listening to this wonderful PM that has led us so very well. Well, my PM, the question I have for you is now, yeah, we had a self-declaration document that gave, self-referendum document last year that gave birth to the Biafra referendum. Now we have a drafting document which is going to give birth to the Declaration of Biafra. And now you just mentioned that there's another constitutional drafting committee too. So I want to ask a question. All these three documents, what is the connection between the first, second, and the third? And is every piece of each document going to be the actual Biafra constitution that we are going to use to govern Biafra when Biafra is restored? And also, another question I want to ask is, with the current situation now, what's going on in our land, and as we are preparing to declare Biafra, like I want to say, why is it that all of a sudden, those who we thought that we never wanted us to be free, all of a sudden now, they are being forced to listen to what we are doing? Is it because of your handsome face, or is it because of your ruggedness, or is it because of what the government under your leadership is done. Thank you.
It is because of the smartness of the government of Biafra. It is because of our achievement in international stage and globally. It is because what we are doing, they never expected it. They never even thought towards the direction of what we're doing today. So we take them by surprise. And also because they look down on me. And they were looking at my baby face. And today, that baby face have deceived them. Even some people are still looking at my baby face. That's why many people are having problem in this government, because they look at my baby face and before they know it, they have made a mistake and they are out. That is the problem. So, but I like it like that. And it will continue like that. That's how God wanted. Until boom, kaboom, Biafra is declared. And before you know it, we'll be carrying our document and file from one office to another, from one country to another, from one organization to another. And before you know it, the declaration will start, the recognition will start coming step by step. Mark my word, step by step. The recognition of the Biafra government will begin to come. And I want you to understand that everything we are doing now is nothing. Everything we are doing now is nothing, only creating awareness that we are no longer happy with Nigeria. After 2nd of December, we are going to have a reason and demand, a very clear demand. And what is it? We will demand the legitimacy of the Biafra government. You understand the point now? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Martin. Please, one more question. So this drafting constitution, is it gonna have the list of everybody that attended the convention? And also in regards to okay, let me leave it there for now. That'll be fine. Thank you.
Everybody that is coming to the convention is coming as a delegate. So you are going to have the opportunity to append your name in the declaration document. And also remember, there is going to be a shake-up in the government of Biafra during the convention. And so you will have the opportunity to participate in voting. We're going to sit as a parliament. So a lot of things are going to happen in Finland that will shock the world. So you are coming as a delegate. You are going to vote on a lot of things, and those things you are going to vote will become part of the Biafra government and the constitution of Biafra. So coming there, just like we voted for the charter of Biafra last year, this time around, it is not just raising your flag that I'm voting. No, you will electronically vote using your gadget, using your phone to vote. And that's exactly how we run the government. So it's not an issue of a raised flag if you support or no. Your name is going to be there. We are going to generate the voting through the spreadsheet. And so it's going to happen on a number of issues. So you're not just coming there to just observe. No, you are coming there as a delegate, as an important person. So your name is going to be there in the history. Just like I'm reading all the history of other declarations where you see people signing, your name is going to be there if you come to Finland as a delegate. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, PM,
Mazi.
one more question, please.
Go ahead.
After we write to Nigeria, after our declaration that they should recognize our independence, when are we going to write officially for the release of our leader? Is it after the referendum? I mean the declaration. Thank you.
Don't come, Abi.
Immediately after the declaration, not only Onyendu, the release of all Biafra prisoners who have been captured, kidnapped.
Okay, now you write, no
because,
sound. Okay.
Raf, you are making noise. It is not only about Onyendu. We will demand the release of all Biafra prisoners, all Biafra that have been kidnapped and is being held hostage in different parts of Nigeria. Those who have their names, we will list them. Those who don't have the name, we generally make a demand of the release of every Biafrans that are under Nigeria custody. And of course, if they refuse to do that, we will start hunting. You know what I mean by hunting? There's going to be prison at the end of the day. We'll do exchange. It's going to be we'll catch big fish.
Thank you, Chukwumeze. Thank you. I'm very sorry for that distraction. I'm controlling two machines here. I'm streaming and at the same time I'm co-hosting. It's multitasking. Please, thank you so much, Chukwumeze. Helen, please unmute yourself and bring your question.
Thank you very much. Greetings to you all, the ministers in the house. I greet every one of you and I appreciate your good work. I greet you, my Prime Minister, Your Excellency. I really appreciate your good work. Thank you very much for your effort to get us out of this terror that is about to befall Nigeria. I appreciate you. And my question goes like this, sir. I don't know, because it's like Nigeria is fully Sharia-ized, because the rate at which Isba police are operating in the north, destroying people's livelihood of properties that they've got, like the drinks and everything. It is a thing that is on concern. It is very concerned to us, the Biafrans, because we, the Biafrans, we trade on those things, and now they continue to destroy our businesses. The president is not addressing it. It seems as if Nigeria is fully Sharia-ized now. What do we do to prevent this, apart from waiting for our exit fully, sir? Thank you.
We don't need to do anything, and we like it. Actually, it is part of the grievances that are going to be in the declaration document. So those are our committee of the drafting committee, the declaration drafting committee. Please take note of this particular issue of Hizbah activity and, of course, the Sharia law in the north. It is going to be part of the grievances and the reason for the declaration of Biafra. So we are not going to do anything. In fact, we want them to increase the attack on those businesses as evidence we are going to use. So let them attack the businesses and let the news report it. We're going to document everything, and I want them to increase the attack on those things because it's going to really help us. Now, let me tell you one thing. I want to tell you, how did the northern Nigeria become a Sharia state? Did you vote for it? Were there any referendum conducted that the 12 northern states would become Islamic Sharia state? The answer is no. But when it comes to us, they remind you that you don't have it in the constitution. How did they become Sharia state? How did you become a resident in a country, in a state, in the northern state, where if you commit something that you are not even part of them, they stone you to death? Deborah is one of them. Deborah and one of our brother was stoned to death. It is in the history of Nigeria. And these people are not Muslims. So under which referendum did northern Nigeria become Sharia state? Why other places are using secular law? I am asking question and I want people to answer me. Where was the referendum conducted? Who approved that northern Nigeria will have a different law called Sharia? Why other part of Nigeria will be practicing secular, the constitutional law or whatever, customary law, whatever they call them? Who approved it? Nigeria is complete mistake. And this fraud and mistake is something that we cannot continue to live till eternity. That's why we have to separate, go our separate ways, so that those who believe in Sharia law can enjoy the Sharia law, while those who believe in common law system can enjoy their common law system, like us. You cannot be operating two different laws in one country. Who does that? Northern Nigeria already divided, and they are using our resources to feed themselves. Why they enjoy Sharia? We don't believe in Sharia. We don't want Sharia law. So under which referendum, under which law, how did they manage to become 12 northern Sharia state? These things happen right in front of our nose, in front of our eyes. Under our nose, we see that northern Nigeria becomes Sharia state, and nobody did anything. And when you talk, they say you have representative. Which representative? An issue of importance like that, a very national issue like that, is not issue to be decided by the incompetent people you called representative at the National Assembly. No, it is beyond them. It is something that needed a national voice, where everybody will say, yes, we want Northern Nigeria, we accept them to become a Sharia state. That did not happen. So what the Biafra have done is to right the wrong that Nigeria have been doing in the past. by conducting this self-referendum. Not just that we are saying, oh, everybody want Biafra. We want Biafra. Yes, we want Biafra. Like every other organization who fought Biafra has done in the past. They will tell you, everybody want Biafra, everybody want Biafra. There is no document anywhere. Everybody want Biafra, everybody want Biafra. There is no evidence anywhere.